One of the reasons I chose to study abroad in Prague is because it was in Central Europe and I knew I wanted to do a lot of traveling. Another reason is because I wanted to step outside my comfort zone and learn a new language, and I was definitely outside my comfort zone once I got to Prague.
My brother had gone 2 years before I did, and he highly recommended the program. He said all of the staff were excellent and so friendly and helpful, and he really liked all of the weekend trips that were organized.
Prague is kind of this wonderful central location in Europe, so I was excited to explore and see as much as I could while I was in Prague. And I study music, so I wanted to be close to some of the meccas of the music world.
I chose to study abroad in the Czech Republic because of two reasons, the first one being my love of art history. I always wanted to go from learning about a painting in class, from a textbook, to actually experiencing it in a museum in person. And USAC Prague allowed me to do that. Their art history classes were amazing. My second reason why I chose to study in Prague is because it is my second home. So I was actually born in the Czech Republic, and when I turned 11 we moved to the US. And I always wanted to go back and study abroad in Prague one day.
The best experience I had while studying abroad that I still talk about all the time is assistant teaching English at a grade school in a village outside of Prague. I learned so much from the students and from the community about the language and culture, and I learned more than any class could ever teach me, and I still talk about it almost every day. I loved teaching English there.
One of my top favorite memories from my time abroad was learning how to dance classically, with the end goal being to attend a Czech prom. I was able to learn the traditional polka, but also the waltz and many more different dances.
I have two favorite memories from my study abroad program. The first one being the 5-day trip that we took towards the end of the semester, and we went from Český Krumlov down to Bratislava and Budapest in between, and it was just so fun and memorable. We got to see so many amazing things. And the other one were all of the Tuesday night cookouts with Geiger, where we got to learn how to make all the Czech cuisine and just have a great time overall.
I've been lucky enough to live and visit many parts of the world, but the lovely thing about doing a USAC, doing a study abroad a whole semester, is it really sinks in. You really get the time to learn about a place, to get familiar with your favorite restaurants and street corners and views in the city, and there's something magical about allowing yourself to be fully transported away from everything that is normal or anything that is familiar.
The biggest impact studying abroad had on me was being able to meet so many fantastic people while in Prague. I was fortunate enough to make so many local friends, and I still talk to them today, and we still are meeting up whenever they're in America or whether I'm going back to Europe.
I really stepped outside my comfort zone, studying abroad in Prague, where I knew no one, didn't really know much about the culture and didn't understand the language. And in return, I received some of the best friends, the greatest memories, and saw some of the most beautiful things I could ever imagine.
One challenge I overcame while studying abroad was communication. I was kind of shy, but after attending different events and activities, I was more willing to talk to new people. People that became my friends actually, and we are friends to this day.
One of the challenges I faced while studying abroad, besides the culture shock, was the language. Czech is a difficult language for anyone to learn, but after studying very hard and a lot of practice and the forgiveness of the locals when we messed up, I definitely learned a lot and definitely grew from that experience and became more confident in everything I do.
Since study abroad, I graduated with a BA in graphic design with a minor in art history and Asian Pacific studies. All of the art history classes taken abroad helped me actually complete my art history minor, so I was really grateful I was able to take those classes there. My overall experience studying abroad was amazing. It not only helped me connect with my family and culture, helped me with communication, but also allowed me to meet amazing people and enjoy my love of traveling.
Studying abroad ignited in me that I was going to travel. I was going to live in different places all over the world. I am now living in Prague. I decided I wanted to do my master's to go study in Prague, and they said, sure, come on in. So I've now been here for a year. I know a little bit more of the language. Seriously consider Prague as a place to be. The people are great, the food is great, but the culture is one to live in.